Today we're going to repair these dents on this Lamborghini Huracan without doing any kind of painting or body work in order to show you the real results of paintless dent removal when it's performed at a high level.
Hey everybody, Brice, Central Florida Dent Repair back again. I got a 2016 Lamborghini Huracan right front door damage. This is actually an aluminum panel that we're going to be working on. Customer doesn't know how this damage occurred. I'm going to pan around and show you what we have.
Alright, so you can see the damage surrounding the door handle immediately here. It's kind of a U-shaped pattern there, as you can see as I'm pointing out. And then you've got that tight, nasty pinch up there, which was really kind of a challenge to work, being that this is an aluminum panel. It makes life a lot more difficult. You would think that aluminum is easier to work on, but in actuality, aluminum is much more difficult to work on, as it requires much more force to move this metal in its work-hardened state that it's in. So you can see, here's another angle, the extent of the damage here, and I'm actually going to put the lighting system up here so you can see it even better. And here you see we have some nice factory weather strip holes all up and down this door frame, which we're going to be inserting tools through in order to gain access to the back side of the dents to push them out. There's a larger one right there as well. They came in really handy for this repair. I did not want to take anything apart on this vehicle if I didn't have to. The weather strip was the extent of it, but it provided great access. You can see that real tight pinch up there in this LED lighting system that we have here. The up-close reflection of the light on the panel really helps us to see where we're at while we're working the damage from the inside and outside of the panel. You can see that really tight dent down at the bottom there. It actually folded the metal over the door frame, which was a real challenge to work. So we're getting right at it here, and I actually chose to start at the very corner pinch there. We finished that off, and then we proceeded to do some what's called glue pulling. And the glue pulling, actually, you'll see here right there, is actually done to work damaged areas that we're not really having good access from the backside. So we'll essentially just take a plastic tab that kind of matches the damaged area in size, and we will put some hot glue on that tab and then fuse it to the panel temporarily, and we will pull that tab with the damage, and that will release the dent or bring it up high enough to where we can manipulate it and get it back to lay flat again. So you're going to see a lot of glue pulling being done on this particular vehicle. There was a big inner structural brace on the inside of this door, which made it a little difficult under that door handle area, so I did a lot of glue pulling in that area.
Okay guys, so we're about maybe 50% of the way through this repair on this Lamborghini Huracan. Let me show you the progress.
Alright, so we're about the halfway stage of this repair, and I just want to show you the top portion of the door, right around the door handle. We're about done. I like to get up close and personal to show you the true detail of what's going on here. You can see that pinch is out of there nicely, and it's coming along great. And we got this monster dent down here. You know, this dent is a little deceptive. You're looking at it, you're thinking, yeah, it's probably just gonna pop out, right? But that is not even close to the case on that one there. I probably had about maybe almost 3 hours just in that lower portion of the door working that thing and getting it back to its original state. Just the depth of the dent alone, combined with the fact that it was pushed over the door frame with that line or crease following the edge of the door, really made it tough to get that repair back to where it needed to be. So you'll see me confined to that one area in particular for a while as I get this thing to come together even further. And as PDR technicians working on damage like this, we typically like to try to break the damaged areas up that we're working on into segments. Being that we're in these weird twisted positions for extended periods of time, it really takes a toll on your body. So what I in particular like to do is to work an area up to a certain level or degree, and then just take a quick break and move to another area, because like I said, it really is fatiguing on your body at times, being in these positions. So right now we're approaching the finishing stages.
Okay, everybody, we're done with this repair on this Lamborghini Huracan. I'll turn around and show you what we got.
Alright, so we were able to restore this 2016 Lamborghini Huracan back to its pre-loss condition. Didn't affect anything about this vehicle whatsoever in the process of repairing it. The vehicle remains the same as it was before it was damaged, and the customer can rest assured that the original paint finish, which is by far the most resilient paint finish that you'll ever get on a vehicle, remains intact. So if your vehicle is a good candidate for the paintless dent removal method, do your research, find a qualified technician in your area. This is by far the best solution, the most efficient solution, and should be your first choice when it comes to repairing the body of your vehicle. So 386-216-5185, or if you'd like to log on to cfldentrepair.com, you can set your appointment up right there today. Thank you for taking the time to watch.